Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons, make sure to subscribe. And yes, we are finally in February, and guys, February is where stuff starts to happen, as you know, from the previous denials and leaks that we already saw, right? But there was another one that happened yesterday, but I was waiting a little bit to see if it gets any like traction or anything like that. And in the forums it's getting a little bit, so take this a little bit with a grain of salt. It might be completely, nothing, but I don't know, I have a feeling that it would make sense, and I really wanted to talk about this because I'm gonna do 2 videos about it. One of them will just be the leaks itself, but then I'm gonna talk about a specific vehicle that I think would be the perfect. I already did a video on it, but it would be the perfect event vehicle for the upcoming aircraft event vehicle, probably next month, since we are having the tank one this month. Okay, so apparently there are some Russian, CCs, or I don't know. Some people are saying that it's coming from Chinese sources. Some people are saying that it's coming from Russian sources. I have no idea. It's just that a lot of people are talking about it, so I might as just, well, try to see if it gets any attention or not, because there are some credible sources that are claiming that this could be an actual good leaker that normally does good leaks, right? Or already got stuff right. So we don't know, but we have to wait and see. But it is kind of a leak list, not really. But as you see, guys, F-20, this would be the TIGERSHARK that we're going to talk about. The F-2, the AH-1W, the Super Cobra, the 04, the 04A, Ajude Mutsu, and the L2A4TR. So what are those vehicles? So the first one, of course, is the F-20 TIGERSHARK. This is the evolution of the F5E that we already have in the game. It has an engine that is commonly known to be used in the F-18, if I'm not mistaken, in the Gripen as well. So it's very, very strong. And yeah, it has an improved radar, improved weapon systems, everything like that. It would be just a very advanced F5, right? And the aircraft itself, as I said, I already did a video about this vehicle, and a lot of people are waiting for this vehicle, like a lot of people. Funny part about this photo is that there is an Aeroflot aircraft, Soviet/Russian like Aeroflot aircraft on behind. So I wonder where this photo was shot. But yeah, very cool aircraft. Of course, it's still probably gonna lose a dogfight or overall in the performance side of things to an F-16. I still think so. Many people disagree with me, but I just think that it kind of lost to the F-16, this aircraft. So I don't know. It just makes sense, but still, it would be a perfect event aircraft. The only part that I kind of I'm not liking about this leak is that they are saying that it's a premium, and I don't see this aircraft being a premium. I see this aircraft being an event vehicle, but I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong, right? Even M120s in theory could actually be used in this thing, so it could be a very, very interesting aircraft. So yeah, let me know what you think about the TIGERSHARK. I will do a specific video about it. Of course, then we have the F-2. I don't know how this would be added. Like, we are kind of far from the patch. Like, still like 2 to 3 weeks for the starts of the devlog. So it's still a while to go, but still, it could be an interesting aircraft. Remember, this is based off of the F-16C. The only thing that really matters here is that it has like a bigger wing in general, and it has a way better radar. It has an ESA radar. So unless they, I don't know. It might be the best aircraft in the game, and since they said that the Eurofighter is not coming, I have my doubts about this aircraft, because ESA, together with an even more, an even better F-16C in turning and etc., could be a scary aircraft. Of course, in theory, this aircraft can actually carry the Sparrows as well. So at least like for testing and stuff. So in the game, it probably will receive the Sparrows if it's, if the Fox 3s are not added. But the thing is that the ESA radar, the active electronic scanned array, it's just really, really powerful. It would instantaneously detect every single aircraft in the match, you know, basically. So it is pretty powerful. IASAs and PESAs are really powerful compared to the radars we have in the game right now. So yeah, it would be a very interesting aircraft. I don't know how it would be added, probably just a tech tree. But another red flag here is that the F-15J is already in the game and it was already added. So I really doubt that the F-2 will come. Then, of course, we have the Whiskey variant of the Super Cobra. It is pretty similar to the Zulu, you know, very, very similar. There are some rotors that are changed in some other systems, but in general, it is very similar to that. It would come as a premium or something, so yeah. Then we have the 04 or the ZBD-04. It is like a BMP-3. Very similar to something like a BMP-3. It has the 30mm together with the 100mm that fires ATGMs apparently, smoke grenades and everything. Even the turret kind of looks like a BMP-3 one. And yeah, just a Chinese equivalent of the BMP-3. That's basically it, because the IGN Mutsu would be just a battleship apparently, and the L2A4, I couldn't actually find what it is, so if you know what this is, let me know in the comments as well. The thing is that this particular one, I kind of have some red flags on it, but there were some yesterday that I couldn't find the actual talks, but it was coming from Baidu, or I don't know, from a Chinese source, from a site in like China or something like that was claiming the F-20 as well, right? So it's complicated. There's many red flags over here. There's no confirmation of this, so take with a lot of salt, you know, like a lot. The only one that I see it coming, like that I saw in other leaks, was the F-20, and a lot of people want the F-20, so it would make sense for them to actually add the F-20. Everything else, F-2 is just a big red flag. We just got the F-15J. IASA, I mean, doesn't make much sense. An AH-1, I mean, okay, it's pretty alright. I think it would be a good option, but we already have an aircraft that is very similar to it. Maybe for Taiwan, I think, uses this thing. I don't know, but still, the 04, of course, would be just a BMP, so okay. The other one's okay, but the F2 kind of is a big red flag over here. It really is. I mean, I will be really surprised if they add the Mitsubishi F2, if that's the F2 that they're talking about it here. And the F-20 is more likely, but still. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about these quote-unquote leaks. And we continue to try to find any information about the upcoming patch. Let me know in the comments what you thought about. I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe. Always remember, I have a secondary channel on GTA and other games. Make sure to subscribe to that if you want to. And yeah, bye. See ya.